Hey, what's up, Anton? This is your past self talking to you right now. And today I just wanted to just remind you of some things that, hopefully you haven't forgotten. And that would be our smarter goals. So, if you don't remember what smarter stands for, it's basically goals that are specific, measurable, ambitious, realistic, time bound, exciting, and relevant. So, um, there are four. There are basically like four. I want to say levels. Yeah, there are basically like four levels where I want you to achieve a specific goal. So the first thing is, I hope you did achieve it, which is by the end of the semester, I hope you would have achieved being a dean's list. So obviously, that I think that's a smarter goal because it's specific. A dean's list is basically you know achieving a QPI of at least 3.35. Yeah, you don't have a grade lower than B, and basically you get award. You're entitled to basically a lot of stuff. Only cuts. If you want to go JTA, you have higher. You're the higher hierarchy wherein you have more options to choose. It's measurable because yeah, there's QPI, and I'm measuring. Well, basically, you're measuring yourself on how well you're gonna study. It's ambitious because not everyone can do it, and it's really hard to do it. There are a lot of people who are like trying so hard, and yet they can only reach like 3.2 QPI. It's realistic, obviously, because you just have to work hard and you have to really be committed to getting this goal. It's time bound because you're given a sem to do it. And each week you're trying to see whether you're gonna reach it. And another thing is it's time bound. It's exciting. It really is because you get to think about in the future wherein you're gonna want to look and see, damn, you know I really did it, I really made it, and you're excited about that feeling. And it's relevant because obviously it's gonna help you get a better job when you graduate, and they see that you have a nice KPI, you're a dean's lister, you're hardworking. It's a higher chance to get a job. So I think being a dean's list by the end of the sem is a smarter goal. And so that's the first level. Second level is at the end of the year. And probably end of the year meaning like end of the school year. And I don't want to talk about ACADS at this point because Dean's List, it can be done per sem. So at the end of the school year, I guess I want you to have been like, I guess I want you right then to be a high level frisbee player. Now, that's a smarter goal. For one thing, it's specific. There are not a lot of players who play frisbee nowadays in the Philippines, although it's a growing sport, but hey, it's not really that big yet. So it's specific and it's measurable because you have training every day with Ateneo and with Duo, and you know um, with all that training, you have to improve at least just a bit, and by that time you should be playing for at least a club team like Still Wolves or Sunken Pleasure or Sid Vicious. And it's ambitious because there are people who play frisbee for a long time and they haven't even really been part of a club team or any team. And it's pretty ambitious for me to think that an 18-year-old can actually do it. It's realistic, obviously, just gotta work hard. It's time bound because you've been playing for a year. Well, I've been playing for a year up to this point when I'm making a video. At your point, you're probably gonna reach like 2 years already. So it's time bound. I've known some people who've reached 2 years and they're already playing with Sunken Pleasure Orange, and that's that's really incredible. And it's exciting because it's a sport I love to play, and it's relevant because hopefully at this point, I can play for the national team in the Philippines. So hopefully that's gonna be a big deal. And 1 year from now, this is the third level. Hopefully a year from now, when I make this video, you're gonna be an AMA officer. Now, um, I know it's kind of hard because you have two orgs, one especially that's not in Ateneo, and you're more committed to that. But obviously, you have another org which is AMA, and it'd be really amazing if you're an officer, if you could take on bigger responsibilities. And it's smarter, it's specific, yes. It's measurable, yes. Uh, not many people can become an AMA officer. It's the standards that you have to face. Ambitious, yes, it's obviously ambitious. It's realistic. It's time bound. It's exciting because when you're an officer and you're faced with all these challenges and you get to meet new friends, you get to talk to companies, and really, it's really exciting. And it's relevant because I get to showcase my abilities as a student and as a person. And hopefully, as I get older and I'm still an AMA officer by the time I graduate, I can show people who want to interview me that, I'm hardworking, I'm always doing the best I can. And so this is the big level, and that's 10 years from now. Um, so by this time, uh, three more years of college, then plus 4 years for mastery. That's already 7 years, and then hopefully I can finish culinary school in 2 years. So hopefully 10 years from now, I you can be a chef at a high end restaurant, and by high end, I really mean like Gordon Ramsay type. Like you'll be grilling burgers at his burger restaurant, or you're gonna be a master chef. That's the dream. Okay, we've always wanted to be the best chef in the world, and at the same time have a restaurant and have other businesses wherein it can help other people. So you're doing what you love, and at the same time you're helping other people doing what you love. So it's specific, yes. Measurable, yes. Ambitious, yes. Because there are some people who try to go for being a chef, and obviously they didn't succeed. It's time bound because I really think you can be a chef in 10 years. 28. There are a lot of young chefs right now. Um, you just gotta work hard so that you won't have to go up against the experienced people. And it's exciting because obviously it's the job we want, and it's relevant because if we get to do the job we want, we can already do that, make money, and whatever we can spare, we can use to help others. We can create charities, foundations, and already that's a big thing already because you get to help people doing what you love, like I said. Um, so yeah, basically that's basically it. Hopefully you're doing well. In what however old you are, if you're like 20, 25, if you're crying like because of masters, making your thesis, or if you're actually like really old, like 70. Um, I just want to remind you that hopefully these goals were this didn't go to waste, and that you actually achieved these goals. So thanks, man. God bless.